Welcome to a world transformed. The year is 1914. Europe stands on the precipice of a conflict that will reshape the world. The old order built on empires and alliances is about to crumble. Technological advancements have brought both progress and the means for unprecedented destruction. By 1918, the world will be forever changed. Join us as we explore the tumultuous years before, during and after World War I, examining its profound impact on every facet of human existence. Empires on the brink. The early 20th century was the age of empires. Great powers like Great Britain, Russia, Austria, Hungary, and Germany held sway over vast territories. These empires were fueled by nationalism, a potent force that fostered both unity and rivalry. Alliances such as the Triple Entente and the Triple Alliance created a complex web of obligations and tensions. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914, ignited this powder keg, plunging Europe into the abyss of war. A world divided. Beneath the surface of imperial grandeur lay a world of stark social divisions. The Industrial Revolution had created immense wealth but also fueled inequality. The working class, though growing in number, often endured harsh conditions in factories and mines. Women, largely excluded from politics and many professions, fought for basic rights, including suffrage. In the colonies, people chafed under the yoke of imperial rule, their own aspirations for self-determination simmering. The wheels of change. The decades leading up to World War I witnessed remarkable technological advancements. The Second Industrial Revolution ushered in an era of unprecedented innovation. Automobiles and airplanes took to the skies, while telephones and telegraphs revolutionized communication. Railways connected distant corners of the globe, facilitating trade and travel. These advancements, while symbols of progress, would soon be harnessed for the machinery of war. World War I shattered the illusion of a stable world order. The great empires, weakened by years of conflict, collapsed under the strain. The Austro-Hungarian, Russian, German, and Ottoman empires crumbled, replaced by a patchwork of new nations. The war also gave rise to radical new ideologies. Communism, born of the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia, challenged the very foundations of capitalism. The human cost of World War I was staggering. Millions perished on the battlefields, victims of machine guns, artillery, and poison gas. A generation of young men was decimated, leaving behind countless grieving families. Those who survived often bore the invisible wounds of war shell shock, later known as PTSD, haunted survivors, leaving deep psychological scars. The war irrevocably altered the social fabric of nations. The economic consequences of World War I were equally profound. The conflict ravaged Europe's industrial heartland, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Nations emerged from the war burdened by massive debts and inflation. The United States, relatively unscathed by the fighting, emerged as a global economic powerhouse, its industrial might fueling the Allied victory. The war's financial repercussions would reverberate for decades to come. World War I marked a turning point in military technology. Tanks, once a novelty, became instruments of mechanized warfare. Machine guns unleashed unprecedented firepower, transforming battlefields into landscapes of death. Poison gas, a horrifying new weapon, terrorized soldiers and civilians alike. The use of airplanes for reconnaissance and combat ushered in a new era of aerial warfare. The horrors of World War I left an indelible mark on the world's psyche. The pre-war optimism of the Belle Epoque gave way to a sense of disillusionment and despair. Artists and writers, grappling with the war's trauma, embraced new forms of expression. Modernist movements in art, literature, and music reflected the fragmentation and uncertainty of the post-war world. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, formally ended World War I. The treaty, however, sowed the seeds of future conflict. Germany, burdened by war guilt and reparations, felt humiliated. New borders, drawn with little regard for ethnic or cultural ties, created tensions that would erupt in later years. The League of Nations, established to prevent future wars, proved ineffective in the face of resurgent nationalism and aggression. The 1920s witnessed a period of dramatic social and cultural change. Women, their contributions to the war effort recognized, gained the right to vote in many countries. The Roaring Twenties, characterized by jazz, flapper dresses, and a thirst for new experiences, swept through the Western world. However, this era of prosperity masked deeper social and economic problems that would soon surface. The 1920s witnessed significant technological and economic advancements. Automobiles became more affordable, radios brought news and entertainment into homes, and cinema emerged as a powerful new form of mass media. However, this economic boom proved unsustainable. The stock market crash of 1929 ushered in the Great Depression, a global economic crisis that brought widespread unemployment, poverty, and social unrest. World War I cast a long shadow over the 20th century. The war shattered empires, redrew the map of Europe, and ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. It also sowed the seeds of future conflicts, including World War II. The war's legacy continues to shape our world today, a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the importance of diplomacy and understanding in an increasingly interconnected world.